back. Hi. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I love making content about our life and our disorder, but us as a collective kind of ran into some issues of the schedule we had, and we wanted to kind of agree and vote on what this channel would be. So we came to the conclusion that we're going to do informational videos for friends and families, some vlogs, some day in my life, some skits, overall just a lot of things for both friends and family to enjoy. If you follow us on TikTok, you already kind of know who we are and what DID is. But what you probably didn't know is that we started YouTube on an account called Let's Go Insane with our sister. I will put that in the description below. Right now, my sister is kind of in control of that account now. Once in a while we go on there, but you know, we have this now, so yeah. That was before we kind of became self-aware, and now we work to bring the stigma about DID down and information, and just to try and make this disorder a less scary thing. So welcome to Dissociated Mess, that is what we are. And today we're going to be answering some of the most common questions that we've personally gotten from friends and family. Okay, what is dissociative identity disorder? DID essentially happens when a young child experiences repeated and severe trauma. This happens before their personality develops, and sometimes it results with their personality kind of shattering or splitting apart. My mom came in. She's leaving to go. Ooh. I forgot where I was. Shattering. So typically when people try to describe a dissociative identity disorder, they usually use the example of a shattered bowl or a cut up blanket. This is a good example because it kind of represents that it once was a collective mind, but after trauma, it kind of divides. We're all still kind of here in one body and one mind, but each shard or each piece is different shape, different sized. Another way we kind of use to describe it is that when you are a child and maybe you don't have those resources to help you cope with this trauma that you're going through, your subconscious creates these resources. So essentially these alters are these people and alternate states that you need to survive. It's all about survival. What is the treatment for this disorder? I cannot tell you how many family members have come up to me and asked me, well, can't you just take medication and it'll be okay? No, Karen! I cannot just take a pill and whoop, collective mind all over again. I get that way too much and it makes me so like mad. I tell people it's a form of PTSD and they say, oh, why don't you just keep up with your medication? The treatment for dissociative identity disorder is therapy. There is nothing more. If systems refer to their medication, they take medication to treat some of the symptoms, as in depression and anxiety. You cannot take a pill to make you stop switching, to make you stop flashbacks, to make you stop being traumatized. That is not how this works. Is it the same as multiple personality disorder? Actually, yes. I think about 20 to 25 years ago, multiple personality disorder was changed to dissociative identity disorder. I can't talk. Can you hear it? I'm like starting to not be able to talk. They changed the name because they felt it wasn't serious enough. Not to mention there was this huge stigma going around the name multiple personality disorder. There are a lot of people who think they're two different things, but if you do your research, it's not. Systems will almost never use the dead name MPD because it's just not serious enough. It just doesn't. There's such a huge stigma of fear and like psychopath. I shouldn't say psychopath. Fear and killers and just this whole horrible thing attached to the name multiple personality disorder. So they broke it off. It's the same thing, they just changed the name, okay? What are the side effects of this disorder? Some of the side effects include memory loss. So when one of these alternate personalities, alters, take over the body, typically no one else in the system is going to remember what happens in that time. For example, me, Tori, I'm out making this video, but Logan, one of my alters, probably won't remember filming. He won't know this is going on unless someone tells him. Side effects include flashbacks, anxiety, depression, several different triggers for different alters. That's the most difficult part here. I feel like I'm slurring all my words together. Wow, I can't talk. It's getting worse and worse and worse. The other side effects usually just tie in with the different personalities. Alters can be any age, and they can be anything. Side effects can go from animalistic behavior to childlike to being much older than the body. It can be anything. Other side effects usually include hearing voices and seeing hallucinations. That is where a lot of people get it mixed up with schizophrenia. Why do we listen to these alters? One that a lot of people ask. I personally had friends that would ask me, like, why would you listen to them? Why would you do what they tell you to do? That usually runs by DID, and schizophrenia being the same general area. It's not. The reason you should listen to your alters is because these alters are here to protect you. Yes, there are alters there that may suggest some not so good things to do. From my experiences, if you don't listen to your alters, you usually end up with alters hurting the body, hurting themselves, your mental health going down, and such. These alters have been described as soldiers. They are there for you to survive. You need to listen to these soldiers, you need to respect them, and you need to understand their wishes. What is the first step to take after becoming self-aware? If you become self-aware that you have DID, the first step to take is to get a therapist. We personally, after a few therapists, have found a really, really good one that fits with us very, very well. The second thing you should be doing during this time is trying to communicate. You need to learn about these alters. You need to find a communication system that works for you. Keep a journal on you constantly. Communicate with your alters. And lastly, how can family and friends help? I will make a video on this in more detail, but the best thing you can do is 1, support. There is something, the best thing, within this disorder, there is a very common side effect of constantly thinking that you are faking. Dissociative identity disorder is there so the host or the core does not remember the trauma. If they become self-aware, their brain is going to freak out and think, oh, you don't have this, you're faking, you're faking, you're faking. When you have yourself telling you that you're faking, your family, your friends, the outside world, you're going to bring down your mental health, and it's just going to end very, very, very badly. People who have this disorder are real, their trauma is real, their alters are real, it's all real. Well, I know this was short, and I'm sorry, short and sweet, yay! But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave a little bit of insight on the questions that most people have. If you are a family or a friend or a new system, and you have another question that wasn't answered here, put it down in the comments below. If you are a system and I may have addressed something wrong, or I may have misunderstood something, please let me know down in the comments below as well, in the most respectful way possible. I would like to make it aware that from this point on, anything we do or say is to our personal experience. Not every system is the same. The end. Just the end. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I have to go take care of dogs now, so yeah. I hope you have an amazing day. If you liked our video, put a little like. We will put our We will put our TikTok account in the description below. That is where you can meet all of our fictive alters and ask questions and like and da-da-da-da and all that fun stuff. If you enjoy our system as a whole, push the subscribe button. Yeah. And if you just can't get enough, ring the little bell. It'll give you a little notification when we post. Alright, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!